A major political showdown is unfolding in Israel after Netanyahu's government announced it will defy a Supreme Court ruling over the country's broadcast regulator. The unprecedented move has sparked warnings of a constitutional crisis, with critics accusing the government of undermining the rule of law, while ministers insist the court has overstepped its authority. Israel's cabinet has voted to reject a Supreme Court ruling. Israel's cabinet has voted to reject a Supreme Court ruling involving the country's commercial broadcast regulator, known as the second authority for television and radio. The Supreme Court, in fact, had ruled that the regulator should continue functioning despite not having enough members to meet the usual legal requirement. But the government argues that the regulator cannot legally operate without the required number of members, and says it will not recognize any decisions it makes. The Communications Minister and the Justice Minister accused the court of exceeding its powers, saying judges cannot grant authority that the law itself does not provide. The decision marks the first time Netanyahu's government has openly refused to follow a Supreme Court ruling, raising fears of a constitutional crisis. Opposition leaders and the president have strongly criticized the move, warning that ignoring court decisions could weaken Israel's democratic institutions and the rule of law. The dispute is also linked to wider tensions between the government and the judiciary, following years of disagreements over judicial reforms and the balance of power between the elected leaders and the courts.